We are going to discuss the bull market in this episode. Talk about the bull run that we're seeing as we examine how the markets are performing overall. This is something I am keenly interested in understanding. We're going to look at my quant DCA method. As you are aware, Monday is approaching. What am I doing? Every Monday, I invest $800 worth of quant in DCA. Even though I haven't seen my directives take effect yet, the early hours of the day will still trigger them. Looking at my quant orders on my DCA, which I'm just pulling up right now, I think I typically get a little over 6 quant. Although it's going up, I'm not sure if quant's price has increased. That's nice to hear. Quads are rising. We're looking at 7,125. My purchase did not result in me receiving roughly 6.3 quant, so that's where we should be. So let's get started. Bitcoin. It is currently up $55,200. With XRP currently trading at a mean low of 53 cents and the total market capitalization of cryptocurrencies at 1.98 trillion, let's take a closer look at the market. In the last 24 hours since its release at 2315, Ethereum has gained 2.07%. It is now up 1.57%, with USDT and USDC breaking out of their dollar pegs. I've been discussing the value of the penny a lot, don't you think? It's not even close to a penny. We're almost at 2 cents, which is nearly 100 times larger. I just told you that VU is absolutely a hidden gem quantity and that 20-30-40-50x is feasible. 71.45 this thing is going to push to 100 quickly, as I predicted. Folks, you don't even know what happened to it. I've been making purchases, and I intend to keep doing so until I reach my debt-to-asset ratio, DCA, which I believe I'm getting quite close to. Just like Uphold, they provide you with information about your DCA. They dissect it for you, but why don't I also purchase it from Gemini? Since Gemini does not grant me my DCA, I must examine my Gemini contract, gather all of my earnings, and assess my situation. I estimate that it will cost between $75 and $80, so keep the plan in mind. Once we surpass the DCA price and stop buying, we initiate a new rotation. Will I be included in the next rotation? Could even turn and pick up an additional 8 because the downchain link is currently a fantastic purchase. Wow, ARB, another incredible. I have a large amount of ARB. Nevertheless, I'm considering XLM at 9 cents. To be completely honest with you, I'm considering XLM at 9 cents. If I earn $800 per week in the current market, that equates to 16,000 har bars per week, or 60,000 har bars per month. I believe that's where I'm headed. To be honest, paying $64,000 a month for that bag won't be too bad. The price forecast key indication for Chainlinks sent out a $12 comeback up there pretty crazy quickly. I warned you about the Chainlink, right? Anything for $10 is an incredible deal. It's a simple 10x. This surpasses $100, not here. Financial advice is just the way things work. Within an hour, Bitcoin begins trading. Triangle, these could be the objectives. For the upcoming weekend, where are we now? The upside number is 56.3, and the downside number is 52,000. We are currently positioned in the middle. Will we reach 563 in the 554 range? I believe we'll see what happens in September. Except a thrashing. It is slightly red, but it will turn around. People, this is what we discussed in the first video currency. At last, I can't even recall when the Telegraph last published a bullish post on XRP. They have all of the same targets set up as I do, and I'm not even sure which of them they have. It's really easy. 65-66 pennies is your initial goal. 75 cents is the threshold that needs to be reached before we can finally discuss a dollar. The Cointelegraph served as this. Releasing as the monthly chart reveals a bullish pattern, Ripple or XRP is aiming for a dollar breakout. Look at me, I visit this site daily. I'll explain and break down the XRP for you. Indeed, nothing has truly changed. Understand that we have two simple goals to meet by year's end. In reality, there is only one target. To go past the altcoin market update, we must first note that since March 2024, all coins have been declining. We recently reached a new all-time high, 287 days after they predicted that a cycle peak of $3 trillion to $3.5 trillion would occur. The old coin rally will begin in Q4, but Q1 of 2025 will be the most entertaining. I agree, I endorse it. That's all going to start to collapse in 2025. Though it's a little early to say, I think we will reach that parabolic blow-off peak in the summer of 2025. Will it be the beginning or the end of summer? You're here with somewhat positive news, and this is Brad Garlinghouse discussing the prospects he sees for stablecoins in Japan this year. For those who have been following along, this information may be of interest to you. If you take this action, you could potentially launch your stable currency earlier than most people anticipate. People reason that since Ripple has always been quite consistent in stating that we will do all in our power to launch this year, regulatory approval and license are crucial to everything we do. Thus, the effort to create stable coins is currently underway. Yes, I would like to discuss it here in Japan as well, but when we discuss the US, we're talking about a few weeks before this launch, so yes, our expectation has been to move as rapidly as possible. Since we have the ability, you know a few people, that seemed like it might be the end. We won't know for sure about the year until regulators say, yes, we have the green light, but we're hopeful. We bought Standard Custody, a company that held a New York DFS trust license. We've had a great working relationship with the New York DFS Department of Financial Services thanks to a license we've had for a long time, and will continue to do so. Briefly describe the use case before we go on. Since your token has already been discussed as a payment mechanism, how does this differ? Correct, we have consistently utilized XRP, a digital asset integral to our technology stack, as a bridge asset for cross-border money transfers. We discovered that stable coins, especially those denominated in US dollars, have grown from a relatively small market to a current global market valued at roughly $170 billion. We saw an opportunity to enter the stablecoin market, poised for significant growth over the next 5 years, thanks to Ripple's position in the payments infrastructure and its reputation as a reliable brand working with regulators and financial institutions. We have already incorporated stable coins into our payment flows. Brad is mentioning the stablecoin for a reason. Stablecoins' market dominance will not only benefit Ripple but also raise the price of XRP. Yes, there is a rationale behind all of this. If you believe that Ripple is only releasing a stablecoin to try and get rid of XRP rather than use it, then you're correct. You're going to get something else soon. The stablecoin will 100% complement XRP. Look, banks, financial institutions, and central bank governments now have two options. Use XRP, yes, there is some volatility, roughly 3 seconds, but if you're worried about that and would rather not deal with the uncertainty around the price of XRP, you may use the stablecoin, which will move at a similarly rapid rate. However, its constant correlation with the dollar suggests a potential underlying issue. Perhaps it involves tethering, and as a result, we could witness a shift in the dominance of stablecoins away from the tether and toward other stablecoins. Yes, the market may shift away from USDT and toward the stablecoin Ripple if USDT loses a lot of its dominance. I believe Swell will make this year's major announcement in about a week, actually, a month from now. In the XRP ledger, it functions. Use XRP as the gas token. He is currently discussing Japan, perhaps you are aware of this. We are aware that SBI holds a significant position on the XRP list and actively participates in the stablecoin market in Japan. He has quite a few large possessions. Approaching, and as they mentioned, patience is all you'll need. Examine this: the XRP to Bitcoin chart appears to be on the verge of exploding, exhibiting a squeezing pattern. We've seen that XRP will move when it feels ready to fly. People are approaching insane gains of 20, 30, or 40% in a split second. They're coming for the whole market, not just XRP.